out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt in it for the first time. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's going to be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action now with Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
When they were in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. On the screen, this is White. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Takes this in at the 25. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Well, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into 6.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us. And then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for 6.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
Running right, this is Kronsky-Merritt. Hands around him, he's got space. Through the 35. Down the sideline into the red zone. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders trim the lead to 1. Ramiz Ahmed for the point after try.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. Shoves one away. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. This is caught. Snaps Walker. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. That's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Andrews has it, working downfield. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Get 22 out of that play. And that's good for Ravens, 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. This is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. He scampers ahead for about 4. 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Flushed out of the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Lamar now from the gun. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Henry takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. We give here to the motion man. And we'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal.
They'll run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First down from the 42. Out of the the gun, White. And he has enough room to gain about 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
To throw, Daniels. Got a screen to the running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Washington, first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll be back to Baltimore in just a bit.
Okay, ready?
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, Daniels. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
Ready, ready. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He put everything he had into this one. He steps in and makes the interception. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Backed up in the end zone. Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming
Brings
up.
2nd and 10.
Dive play straight ahead. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pulled in by his back. White. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
And he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hold it ready.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Short yardage run for White. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
19, 18. Ready.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45. Very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And nothing doing after the catch. A good gain on it. They're down to the 35. The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays time here in the 2nd.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Starting on the grounds here, Krosky Merritt. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. And the last time he kicked it, it was taken back for 6. Starts his return from the 23. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. It's a race down the right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They've got a man in motion. On 1st down, here's Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Will not get a pick six. He's out of bounds just shy of the end zone.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Lamar. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Commanders 14.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey, go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
6 yards on the play.
Daniels on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Tap the 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cut my team. Cut.
Daniels now on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throw for Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throwing again is Lamar. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. First down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jackson throwing here. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And that'll bring up second down. Lamar throwing again. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders might be able to get some points late after the interception.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Pass is caught at the 9. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
The Commanders making a one-score game before halftime.
For the extra point.
Ahmed good on the extra point. And the Commanders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 21.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
DC, right? Alrighty. He changed it.
He'll throw it. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
The kickoff for the Commanders.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
13.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it'll be second and goal. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Commanders 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense empty in the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Daniels finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Looking quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
On the gun, it's Daniels. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. Gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Washington 1st down.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And they pick him up again. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. The defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Still going inside the 35. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Cut at the 10-yard line. We might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 21.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Good play. It's a great play.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. How about 29 yards on first down? And that will set him up with a fresh set of downs. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready, ready. Go.
From the red zone on first. On the screen, this is White. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Point after from Ahmed is good. And the Commanders getting back to a 14-point game.
Commanders 28. The kickoff for the Commanders.
It's all lined up. Ahmed ready to send this flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be 4th down, Brian. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Picked up at the 38. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 42-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
60 boxes. 6.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Ahmed now for the point after.
Ahmed lining up for the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 35. Ahmed, the kickoff for the Commanders.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, here's Lamar. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Krosky Merritt has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Ahmed Good on the extra point. And the Commanders tie this game up. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has his man, it's caught by Andrews. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
7-yard line.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Report!
Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's to Andrews outright. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Hey, middle. Hey!
3rd and long for him here. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
49. Commanders 42.
Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. We'll give it to Krosky Merritt. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing now, Daniels. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that takes them to 3rd down. Looking to throw. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
9 yards. It's good for Washington. 1st down.
Daniels setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Seven Pirates.
Looking to throw. That's caught. It's McLaurin downfield. And you do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Washington.
To the air again, Daniels. Throw left side, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Escapes out to the left. He's going to keep it this time. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Daniels. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Roquan Smith with the pick.
Daniels pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's inside the 10. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Ravens 56. Commanders 42.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Play action. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens feeling good with a 14-point advantage. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. That's good for a few. It brings up third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Jackson out of the gun on third. Buys time, rolling right. Making the call himself. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Ravens 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Come on.
That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route.
No place to go. Ravens taken down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Working now from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to it. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Mike Samba still makes the play. He's got room to roam. Has room down the left sideline. And they get a touchdown. Defense scores and gives them some small hope here.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate the end zone.
2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick six, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
They've got less than 40 seconds to work with. Not impossible, but got to recover this kick. 43. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for it. 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Back to the well again. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here's Tyler Luke in a high-pressure spot. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. He'll try and make the most of this interception. He takes it all the way back to the 25.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down, though, the whole way, still taking shots until the very last play. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, side up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.